Yeah. Morning, Hal.
Morning, Hal.
I went to my doctor's yesterday and gave him all the paperwork I've been getting from the insurance company and all and everything. I didn't meet with him directly, but talking to the nurse, she said, we sent him all this information already. She said, I don't understand this. She's reading it, you know. And I don't know neither. She said, probably what it is, your A1C is so good they don't think you're a diabetic. I said, what about me trying to keep it that good, you know? She said, it don't matter. That I spoke to my daughter, and they got the same insurance. She says that, you know, he had that melanoma stuff, and he had to go for these infusions and stuff and everything. She says $25,000 they're paying to have to pay out of their pocket because they won't cover it.
Well, here you go. Oh, I'll send him an email.
You can watch his surgery on YouTube?
JC Twilly, good morning.
Good morning, Dirk.
Hey, Dirk.
Morning.
Talk about last fall or snow here in Ohio.
Looks good, Sarge.
I slept like a rock last night.
Dennis?
Yeah?
I made a meatloaf yesterday.
Oh, you stinker.
The only thing is I screwed up one plate. I put too much salt in it.
Yeah, well.
That's enough.
435, and let's factory time at W1 KAW.
W4WIA. AJ2E.
Plane crash even hit close to home here. Local judge here's granddaughter was on that flight.
Which one? The Philadelphia thing?
No, DC.
Hey, Ken, are you copying me a lot better? Hello, Ken.
Yeah, I have you. It's 9 here this morning. A really good, strong, solid signal there, Jeff. No problem.
Yeah, I pulled the afterburner out of the mothballs.
No, Roger. Well, it's working.
Yeah, I had a defective match. Wasn't working right, kept shutting it off. I thought it was something wrong with the amp. So, oh well, those things happen.
We
Hey, Dirk, you get any of that new snow?
Balls there, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm running an old Drake right now. Can't do 160, but does everything else. Yep, now I'm going to send off with some tubes for the 811. See if I can't get that one going. Somebody gave it to me. Needed tubes.
No, Roger. Good deal. That's probably all it needs.
It's fun to play with the old stuff. It really is. I didn't upgrade my ticket at the time, and I enjoyed 6-meter AM. It was a drifter's net. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, Roger.
Go ahead, Hal.
Yeah, I say, did you get any new snow over there?
I haven't looked outside yet, but I didn't think so.
We got 4 inches up here in Maine.
Yeah, 2.5 inches in New
It didn't
Hampshire.
look like there was storm was headed up your way. Yeah, we ended up with maybe a total of 4 between yesterday morning and this morning.
Yeah, it's really getting gusty too. And they're talking about tomorrow, the wind coming off the ocean. And you get the old Cape Island snowstorms. Yeah, we got 50 degrees this morning. It's like summertime.
I have 46. 37 on the mid Cape.
30 New Hampshire.
38 lower Cape.
We're backwards from yesterday, 25.
Yeah, that's what I got here, Will.
Yesterday at this time was 38 and a half, I believe.
36 degrees in Oklahoma. Good morning, guys. N5 KNU.
Morning, Terry.
Nice signal.
Morning, Terry.
Good morning.
W1KAW here. Just fine here in Oklahoma. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. You're doing a nice job here to the Cape this morning. How are things in Oklahoma this morning?
Well, we're doing okay. Just one day at a time. How about you guys?
Well, it's the same here, one day at a time. We just got some rain last night. We got a little bit of rain. I got 0.76, I think it was 0.72 inches of rain last night. So it's rain that we need, so it's welcome. And I'd rather have it as liquid as opposed to snow, if you know what I mean. Hi.
Oh, yeah. A couple of weeks ago, we got about 2.5 to 3 inches, but that was enough. We sent the rest of it out to California. They needed it there over.
Oh, Roger. Yes, they definitely need the precipitation out there. Hi. Very good. Nice of you to do that.
Good morning. I'll listen up and have some more coffee, if I may. Just listen in. Inside KNU.
Very good. Good chatting with you, Jerry. Have a good, safe day today.
Get a cup for me, Jerry.
All righty, Al. Good morning.
You're doing great up here in Prospect, Maine, right on the mid-coast. Great signal.
Thank you. Everybody's doing real good. Good conditions, obviously, this morning.
Good morning, Bert. The nice pictures from a drone. I can't believe those are drone pictures. That was nice.
Good morning, Bert. If you can hear me.
Yeah, thank you.
That was another thing they were speculating on, man. They might hit a drone.
Oh, brother. Yeah. It's good things are kind of getting out of hand. Yeah, there was some guy convicted of something there the other day with a drone where it got hit by a plane. I can't remember the details.
Dennis, I thought I read somewhere that everything in a drone under 400 feet, you were allowed legally to shoot it down. Is that changed?
From what I saw, you know, when they had all those drones over New Jersey, and that was a big deal, they kept saying it's illegal to shoot them down.
Wow, except over my girlfriend's swimming pool.
Yeah.
Now, Dennis, I spent about 3.5 weeks in the hospital with a lung issue, so I've been out of commission over.
Oh, man. Well, I hope you're all straightened out now.
I recovered just about almost half of my lung capacity. Still working on it, just one day at a time. I had to quit my daytime job. That made my manager a little bit upset. But you know, I said, hey, I can't walk down to the mailbox and 2 or 3 driveways away back and forth without having to come back and get on the oxygen machine. So I don't think I can carry some go heavy ladders up a 2 flights of stairs. So I just can't help you no more. Over.
Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, though. What a way to do it.
Oh, well, 39 and a half years of electrical trade. You know, it's time to hang up the tool pouch, Dennis.
Go along with that. Yep. You don't owe him anything.
Now I just sit around here and do the honeydews and whatever the wife wants me to watch.
Yeah.
Hallmark every day.
Number one, you still got your noise?
Not as bad today.
Oh, good.
How's my signal to you?
You're 10 over 9.
Okay.
Hey, sound all right.
Almost peaking pretty close to 20 over here, number one.
Here, Jerry?
No,
Said you were peaking close to 20 over.
I can barely hear him.
Oh, how lucky can he get on a Saturday, minute?
Yeah.
No, it's a shame number one's got that funny voice.
I don't know, someone just bazooka on it.
Yeah.
Hey, good morning, everybody. This K4KMD.
Good morning, Rougemont Ken.
Morning, Rougemont.
Good morning, Ken.
Good morning, Ken.
What, do you put eggs in your meatloaf?
One egg.
Yeah. You put cheese in it?
No, chopped up garlic, onions. I fried them up first before I added to the meat. And, it says on there, soy sauce, you know.
Oh, if you had some soy sauce to it, you didn't have to add any other salt.
Yeah.
I went by a recipe online there.
Online.
On a computer. Sounded pretty good. It's not bad, but just it's a good meatloaf, except just a little bit salty.
Yeah.
A little bit salty is a lot of salt.
4, 4, 5. Not factory time. W1 KAW.
W4 WIA.
K1
KUI.
K1 WER.
K-E-L-P-Y.
Hey, look here.
N5, KN.
Yeah, one onion finely chopped, you know, Menace. 2 cloves of garlic chopped up and fried prior to adding it to the meat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in butter.
Oh, of course.
What did you use for breadcrumbs?
Breadcrumbs.
Okay.
You use the Italian ones?
I use some half Italian and half plain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those little frozen meatballs you can pick up. They're cheap, they taste good, and all you have to do is heat them up.
The ones at Walmart, Hal, with the red, green, and white bag?
I have no idea what color the bag is. Yeah, even the Walmart brand isn't bad.
Yeah.
Hal, I had trouble whether you said heat 'em up or eat 'em up.
Oh.
First you heat them, and then you eat them.
Roger that.
Yeah, I went to Tractor Supply yesterday, got 40 pounds of oil sunflower seed, then I stopped at Walmart, man.
Man, now you had a great day.
I don't know about that, and then I stopped at the bank.
Gee.
I went to my doctor's.
Yeah.
A full rich day.
Yeah.
Then I came home and made a meatloaf.
Well, he looked at a recipe online there for cabbage pizza, and yeah, you know, I think I'm going to try it. You just slice the cabbage, you put it in the oven, you bake it for so long, whatever it is, and then you just put all your toppings on it and bake it a little bit more, and that looks, I don't know, I'm going to try that.
Might just
sounds good to
put the
me.
pineapple on it too.
So you just get rid of the bread altogether?
Add a little kielbasa to that, you'll be good to go.
Well, you know me, I gotta do it the easy way. I got them frozen meatballs I'm gonna slice and put on there.
That geez.
Yeah.
So number one, I almost bought a kibas thing there yesterday. Should have gotten it.
Oh, man, you know how I sent you that recipe? I forgot to mention that I pre-boil the cabbage here before I make it all up.
Oh, okay. Thank you. You slice it first, or you just boil it whole?
Yeah, I slice it up and then parboil it.
Okay.
It doesn't take as long to cook.
Yeah, that makes sense. Forgot where that came from, Lou. Thank you.
I like cabbage, period.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking at the kibas there at the ShopRite, not ShopRite, but Walmart. And it looked pretty good. And I almost bought it. I should have bought one.
Oh, yeah.
But I got sauerkraut and all,
Hey, number one.
Yeah, Hal.
Yeah, I got a text message yesterday there on Facebook. I had to go down and pick up my neighbor, take her shopping.
Are you going to push your cart around, Hal?
How's she doing, Hal?
Well, all right, except her car's dead. Of course, with dead cars, she ain't working anyplace. And so I offered to take her around, get her going here and there.
You going to push your cart around, Hal?
No, but she grabs my oxygen tank. That's nice. So I can carry that on the cart. I'll lean on the cart. She can load it up.
That worked out good.
The nice point is that if I do shopping, she carries all the heavy stuff into the house and puts most of it away.
That's a great deal.
That's why I thought you'd at least push your cart around.
That's for me to lean on.
What, does she need a battery for the car or what?
I think her brakes are totally gone, and she's got other problems with it.
Well, she must have turned the radio up louder when it was making noise.
Works for me.
I don't know if she's got a radio in the car or not. Her mouth is always going anyway, whether there's somebody there or not.
Oh, yeah. She might have turned the volume up in her head.
She behaved pretty good yesterday.
That's great.
I kind of reminded her, of meetings we used to have at work. There was a lot more said than done. She's doing a lot better. I guess her boy finally moved out of the trailer, and he's kind of off on his own.
Oh, that's probably a better thing for her, eh?
Yeah, and for him, too.
Yeah.
She was way overprotective. We'll let the kid grow up.
Well, yeah, some moms get that way, He's probably glad to get out of there.
How old is he, Hal?
I think he's 18 or 19 now. I know he didn't make it out of high school. He dropped out.
Yeah, that really
Roger.
opportunity down.
Yeah, I think he finally went and got his GED anyway, so that helps a little bit.
How old is she, Hal?
I think she's in her early 50s.
Oh. Is that restaurant ever going to reopen down there, or is it the building sold?
Well, it's reopened now. It's a pizza and sandwich shop. They mostly deal with takeout orders.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they probably can't get people to work.
Did you go up to Lake Desolation with me? Number one, do you remember going up to Lake Desolation?
Yeah.
The guy who owned the bar up there sold the bar, and that's the one that bought Gail's place, so he's running it down there.
Ah. How come he sold the other place?
Probably too much work.
I bet.
I think he went and got overextended a little bit.
I'm sure that's easy to do. It's a tough business, though.
If you get a couple real warm winters like last winter was, the lake never froze over, so there was no hardly any snowmobile business at all. That used to keep going in the winter.
Gotta have old man winter to make it in this world.
It's kind of like owning a ski slope. If there ain't no snow and it's too warm to, if you make it a belt, you have got no income.
455 Nut Factory time, W1KAW.
W4WIA.
K4KMD.
For coffee.
KC1, KUS. Yeah.
KC2LD.
You're on the clock, Hal.
You get my thing there, Menace, about the fly-in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So that's, March. I don't know. Fran used to work those. Yeah, she would serve the food and all.
Yeah.
Pretty cool place out there at Hamilton Airport.
Yeah.
Well, I sure hope old Vice Admiral ain't being run up on a stump with them wanting him to go in with his surgery and all that quick. I don't know. I guess he had been having some problems here lately and went in for a checkup and it's come about. But I hope they're right about this stuff.
Yeah.
They kept him in the hospital, man?
Yeah. He's be scheduled for surgery Monday.
Okay.
They wanted him in there right away, I guess.
Get all his blood in the right shape.
I'll get more money, too.
He's starting not to walk.
Insurance will deny it.
Before did Hal go to get coffee? I'm trying to remember what he told me. He was going to tell me a story about this morning. I can't recall what he said now. To save my life, he's really going to run me over this morning.
That's okay, Rougemont. I remember what he said.
Time to retire, Rosemont.
Yeah.
9 more months for me now.
Oh, all right, Dan.
Yeah, I wish you the best on that. You'll enjoy it. I know I sure did.
I sure do.
Everybody looked at me. Why'd you go out so young for? I said, why not?
Yeah. I need no stinking job.
No, I said, as long as I can still do stuff, I'm going to do it.
I've already got 3 job offers.
Oh, no.
Work called me a couple times after I retired. Wanted me to come back as a consultant. I said, no way.
I want to be an inspector. Like I tell everybody, the inspectors mess with me my whole career. I'm going to mess with somebody else.
Yeah. It's fun.
You know, Menace's rule, you measure it with a micrometer, mark it with a paintbrush, and cut it with a chainsaw.
I had one of our inspectors say, you sure you don't want to retire early? We could use people.
Oh.
I'm just looking for a part-time gig, not a full-time.
Yeah, that just ruined the whole thing. Well, I thought about doing my income tax on TurboTax yesterday, so I went on TurboTax website and I started to make an account. But when he went to the next page, it was no longer TurboTax. It was some USA tax or something, and they wanted my Social Security number, so I just backed out of that. I don't know if the TurboTax got hijacked by somebody else, or I don't know what that was all about, but I'm not taking a chance.
Menace, that's happened to me a couple times on different subjects.
It's the right thing to do, Menace. Yeah, you got to be real careful.
Yeah, you start at one end, and all of a sudden something pops up in there, and now you're on something else. I said, what the heck?
Yeah.
10-0 FSD.
Morning, Bill.
Yeah, good morning. Yeah,
Good morning.
you did the right thing. TurboTax is still TurboTax. I've got it here.
Yeah.
Morning, Raleigh Bill.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good.
Anybody have any updates on Captain?
He's in the hospital. They said they're going to work on him on Monday.
Yeah. So I don't think we'll hear anything until Monday.
I hope he does all right.
Oh, yeah.
I hope he gets out of it walking.
Yeah.
But I know one thing. The guy who worked on me was good.
I don't know about my doctor. Every time I go in there, I tell him, give him the complaint that I got, that I get up in the morning, look in the mirror, and get sick and throw up. And I said, what's wrong with me? He says, I don't know, sir. I said, perfect.
You see the airplane crash there, Bill, in Philadelphia?
Yeah, what's going on? What's up with this?
Did you see the plane coming down?
No, I just saw the headlines. I haven't seen any pictures.
Okay. It looked like the thing was on fire when it came down to me. Well, the light, if you noticed, it was dark and all of a sudden it lit up. And then that's when it started coming down. If you look real close, you'll see a stream of ashes behind it, those sparks.
That thing?
I bet.
Very good, Hal. Rougemont Ken wants to know about the story.
What's the subject?
Well, you had said yesterday that you would tell you would tell Rougemont Ken about the time you ran across the black hooker.
Oh, yeah.
You already, Rosebud?
Yeah, Hal, that was it. I couldn't remember. Ken knew it. The black hooker story. Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is back in my high school days. I had to go up to Albany. That's where I got my college loan from. And it was the summertime, and I had to go up to Albany, up to the bank, and pick up my check. And my grandfather had to go up there to see my uncle, and his offices was the same building as the bank. So he let me drive his car up there, and he was the passenger. And we parked about a block and back of the bank, a big old parking lot. Went to the bank, and I says, when I'm finished here, I'll go back to the car and wait for you. And he said the same to me, in case he finished quick. Well, I was in and out of here in less than 5 minutes. And I get back to the car, and there's this black girl there in a little tiny miniskirt. And there was nothing left to the imagination about her figure. And she says, "Hey, big guy, you want to have a good time?" And remind you, this is back, in the real early 60s, and my grandfather was prejudiced, and I said, "Jesus, you got to get out of here." I says, "I got nothing against you, but my grandfather is very prejudiced. He hates black people." And she says she wasn't black. She was from an island down there in the Caribbean that starts with a J. No, I didn't even kiss her.
Hi.
Oh, man. I should have known that was coming.
Well, you're lucky somebody else has to let you make it before you did.
Yeah, I know. Somebody had to say it.
5:05, and that's activity time W1 KAW.
W4 WIA.
A2E.
K1 WER.
AC2 LED.
N5 KN.
Steve, do you have a trivia question for us this morning?
Yeah, Cape Cod Ken. Vance and I will have good questions, I hope. Let's see how you like this one. AM broadcast radio. What's the highest power the FCC ever allowed? 25 kW, 50 kW, 100 kW, or 200 kW?
50 kW.
50 kW.
5 seconds, 50 KW.
Hey, everyone got it right. Congratulations, guys. I got to give up all my gold stars. Good job. Thanks for playing along. And by the way, Cuba put in a 500 kW AM radio station just to get the people in Miami or down South Florida. And that was about the highest power I've ever heard of. I haven't Googled it or anything. So with that, I'll throw it over to Menace, and he'll do a lot better one. Congratulations again.
I hate that one. Got to give away all your gold stars, and they don't get any wrong answers. All right. How many states are designated as commonwealths? Is it 2, 4, 8, or 11?
4, 8. 5 seconds, 8.
11.
Oh, you did better than Dave. The answer is 4. Kentucky, Virginia, Massachusetts, and Pennsylvania.
Go on. That's a good one, Menace. And he's got a 200 kW combiner. It took a whole shed to put that one in, and he's got Duke Electric running extra cable just to keep it going.
Here, he's got an air-cooled electric meter.
Forced air cooled.
Yeah.
All this dead airspace? Come on.
Yeah, bud.
Well, that
Can I
explains
ask another
it.
trivia question?
What's it? You want to know another trivia question, Dave? Yeah, sure. Go right ahead.
Yeah, AM broadcast radio. What's the channel spacing? Is it every 5 kc, 10 kc, 15 kc, or 20 kc?
10 kc in this country and 11 kcs elsewhere.
I believe it's 10 kc spacing on AM broadcast here in these states.
I concur.
Anyone else? 10 kc's right. Everyone gets 2 gold stars. Congratulations. Good job, guys.
Okay, now I have a query. If you got all 3 questions right, do you get a platinum star?
Oh, my God.
Oh, Dirk's also upset already over 3 of them. I can't afford them, so, Ken, could you buy the platinum stars for everyone?
Hey,
Well, I could, I guess.
Joshua,
Yes, sir.
are you getting those stars out of Amazon by the box full?
Negative. I go down to the old schoolhouse and snatch them. Whatever they throw out, that's where I get them from.
Oh, I got a big fuel oil consumption report for the month of January.
What was it?
I use 1 gallon of fuel oil.
Oh. Heavy hitter, you are.
Yeah, that cost me $5.40.
That was an expensive gallon.
The time before last, when I filled the tank, I think I put almost 450 gallons in. It was almost $8 a gallon.
Oh, ouch.
How much was that in taxes?
There is no tax on fuel oil in New York. Not for the stuff you use for heat, for the fuel oil for trucks and stuff. That's got a ton of tax on it.
Oh, Roger. Yeah, that over the road fuel is definitely heavily taxed.
There's not a thing that's different between the on-road fuel or the off-road fuel other than the dye.
Yeah, and the use.
I talked to our fuel guy one day. I said, what's the difference between an 18 pump and he says the dye? He says, I got to put the dye in when I'm filling them.
Just don't get caught.
Yeah, if you get caught in Massachusetts, they can give you like $1 per mile that you have on the vehicle. Hi. That would be the fine.
odometer back.
No, just disconnect it.
Go see your automatic transmission man. If you get an automatic transmission, he can set it to whatever you want.
I did that one time with the car I had. I used an electric drill to wind it back.
Can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I guess they're digital now, but those mechanical ones you could.
No, well, in the later years, the mechanical ones read forward and backwards. They read mileage. So if you were backing the vehicle up or spinning the cable in reverse, it would still register mileage. So you can't win.
So I guess they must have changed that after the 70s.
Oh, back in the 70s, you could definitely do it back then. Absolutely. I'm talking the cars in the 80s, 90s, 2000s, anything from the 80s up where it has a mechanical cable to run the speedometer.
I don't think there's any more cables, Ken.
Not today there isn't. No, that's true.
Yeah, my old Harley, the pickup cable broke. And it wasn't that expensive to replace it with a new one. But, I finally did, but I went about 10 years without it. It was nice not having the mileage go on, but the inconvenience is you really didn't know what speed you were going. Other than I had so many miles on it, I took by the RPM how fast I was going.
Oh, geez. And it's 515, and that's actually time W1KAW.
W4WIA. K1KUA.
And 5 KA.
Morning, Jerry. I can hear you.
All right, number 1.
What are you doing today?
One day at a time, brother. One day at a time, over.
Oh, yeah, I understand. Me too.
Well, hang in there. You're doing great.
You do the same.
I'm trying to pull a Hal, number 1. Just hang out. Poor old Hal.
I'll tell you, between the frozen ground outside and the ice and the snow and the ice and the snow on top, I got to get the plow out today and start scraping.
How much snow did you get, Hal?
It's hard to answer. Overnight or since yesterday morning, about 4 inches.
Roger that. Yeah, we only got 2.5. The rest was rain.
Hal,
Hi, Dirk.
Winter Carnival weekend in Thurnack Lake. Make a trip up and hang out.
Oh, is it? If I didn't have that, I got to get the lawn taken care of before it's gonna get real cold tonight, and it ain't gonna do nothing as far as cleaning it up if it's all solid ice. It's supposed to get to be about 5 below tonight. I bet it gets colder up there in Saranac.
They said the ice was as cleanest as some of the years they've had.
Oh, well, there wasn't a lot of snow there when it finally froze.
How far is that, Hal? 100?
From my house to Saranac Lake, 135 miles. And it doesn't make any difference if I come up, Route 30 and through Tupper, or up the Northway and over 73.
All the same.
Yep.
Hal, did you say Tremper?
Tupper.
Oh, okay. You know where Mount Tremper is, right?
Yeah, that's down towards Kingston.
Yeah, okay. Because, what's his name here? H.P. Lovecraft, the horror writer there from the early 1900s. He, in one of his books was about Mount Tremper.
I think I hiked down the majority of all the mountains down there before I got out of high school.
Wow.
I was very active in the Boy Scouts for a while, and we were, there's the Catskill Mountains, and there are lots of trails.
Oh, what a beautiful place to be able to hike, yeah.
Hey, Rosemont.
Hey there.
Come on up to Winter Carnival and you can walk around and drink a few beers, but your beer's not going to get warm.
Yeah, say, 'tis the season, huh? Y'all having a winter carnival up there?
Today to next Saturday.
Oh, man, I wish I was there.
It's kind of neat. On Saturday, they got a big parade, all kinds of stuff going on. They always have an ice castle.
I can deal with that. I spent, over 11 hours yesterday in the cab of that dump truck, and it got to like 72 or 73 degrees. I was about to burn up in the thing. I didn't turn the air conditioner on all day, but it was close to it, I'll tell you that.
Rougemont,
Yes, sir.
are you on your radio or are you still on your son's radio? Sounds like you're on your radio.
No, I'm on my son's. I'm on this Apache Labs non-G2, so I'm still on it.
Oh, Roger. Sounds a little different today.
Yeah, this thing seems to move around with me. Sometimes I think it's, and I can see it on the meters too. I don't know what I do wrong or do different or do right, but it does seem to change around. I don't know.
Roger.
You always pick up the microphone with the same hand.
Well, that's just it. It's a hand keyer and the microphone's hanging on a boom, and I'm not used to, which I've been messing with this thing now for a month, I reckon, but I don't particularly like it. I like my old Kenwood MC90 desk mic sitting over there. I think I can deal with that a little better than this, but this was hanging from midair.
And the problem is you can't hear with your eyes.
Yeah, that's true, Hal.
Oh, you missed it, but we had a one of the guys from down there in North Carolina had. Some of us didn't get along with it, others did. He was on Facebook one day, and he left a message there on the spaghetti and meatballs he had the previous night. And he must have done it either the night before or whatever. But the next morning he gets on the net, and I says, Jesus, Ed, you got a lot of garlic on your breath. I says, that's a real good radio signal. And he says, yeah, how'd you know?
Good old Ed.
Yeah, there's one thing nice I can say about this net. I've been dealing with crazy people for well over 40 years now.
We've had a lot of them come and go.
Yeah, basically everybody's got their own personality.
Well, naturally.
When I tell people I get on a net at 4:30, they think I'm nuts.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. It's always, who do you talk to that early in the morning?
Other crazy people.
Right.
And then there's always, you got cell phones, you know, as well. You ever call somebody at 4:30 in the morning and say, hey, I want to talk?
There's no magic to a telephone.
No, I don't do that.
Yeah, and there's no party line anymore, so we can't, you can't double or anything like that on the phone.
I was so glad when we got rid of that. Oh.
Yeah.
It'll be 30 years for me next year.
Wow, see, I'm 21 in next month.
On that note, we'll draw to a close, and I'm factoring that for Saturday, 1 February 2025. Thank you, everyone, for joining us and making this the best hour of the day. And everyone, have a very good and safe day today. 73W1KAW.
They all will be affordably IA.
Y'all sound pretty good this month. AK2A73.
Have a safe one, Sergeant.
Yes, this is Black.
Hey, 1K, everybody have a safe day. 55 on the weather net.
Hey, Sergeant.
I hope y'all all have a good day. I enjoyed it. K4, KMD, clear.
KC2 LED. Maybe about to be on the NTSB. Have a great day. She was on fire.
73, everybody. KB1FTA.
Number 17, standing by.
73, Dirk. Have a good day. Stay safe.